got the improper fractions, and we've got the mixed. And just like the names imply, a proper fraction is a fraction that is proper. Why do we say that? The only reason we do things like fractions is because it's going to be almost a challenge to divide these things further. For instance, if I say 10 divided by 5, you know it's 2. So you're not going to give me a fraction for that. You're going to say 2. If I say 10 divided by 5, you know it's 2. But if I say 2 divided by 3, and you look at me and say, can I have a calculator, please? Therefore, if you decide to leave your answer as 2 over 3, it is proper. It's a proper thing to do. So it's a proper fraction. A fraction is only proper when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, which gives us the good excuse of not trying to bother dividing this thing. For instance, 6 divided by 11 is a proper fraction. 21 divided by 50 is another proper fraction because the numerators are lower than their denominators, which gives a good excuse as not to want to go ahead with the division. So you can say, this is my answer, okay? Fine, thank you. How about improper fractions? Just like, it's just the opposite, right? So just flip this guy the other way around. So it's just going to be 11 over 6 and 50 over 21. And any other number that just has a bigger numerator than the denominator. You can think of any improper fraction. Come on, give me one, give me one. Yeah, 31 over what? Over 2. Yeah, that's good. Because, I mean, that's not a good thing, is it? So, yeah, it's an improper thing. It's, if you, in any mathematics exam, if you decide to leave your answer in an improper fraction, you're going to get an improper result because your result is probably going to be an F, you see. So if you don't want to get an improper result, then you should not leave an improper fraction as your answer. You go on and simplify. So if you're going to simplify it, what do you simplify it to? Mixed fraction. So a mixed fraction comes to the rescue here because a mixed fraction tells you that you can have a combination of a whole number and a fraction. And a proper fraction. So what does this imply? If you've got 11 over 6, what the mixed fraction says is, go on, do it, don't be lazy. How many 6 can you find in 11? I should think 1, because if I take 6 out of 11, I'm left with just 5. And you cannot find any 6 and 5 unless you're gonna, I don't know what you can do to that. Nothing. Well, of course. So 6 and 11 is 1. 1. What are you left with? 5. All right, then write it. 5 over 6. That gives you what we call one whole number, 5 over 6. That is the way to conclude this simplification. Yeah. Another thing I want you to know is this: one whole number 5 over 6 is not 1 times 5 over 6, but it is 1 plus 5 over 6. So I'm just going to write that in red so you note that it is the same thing as 1 plus 5 over 6. That's what it means. Some people have the habit of thinking that it is 1 times 5 over 6, but no, it's not. It's not at all. Let's go on. 50 over 21, if being converted to a mixed fraction, you're going to have to ask yourself, how many 21s can I have in 50? Well, I should think you cannot have more than 2 21s in 50, because when you take out 2 21s, you'll be left with 8. So that's 2 21s. You're left with 8. So it's going to be 2 whole number, 8 over 21. Take note that we are retaining the divisor because it can always be called at any time. How many 2's do you have in 31? Well, 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4. Keep going. You realize that 2 times 15 is 30. And if 2 times 15 is 30, so you've got 15 of 2 in 31, because that gives you 30, but you're left with a remainder of 1. Well, so that's just 15 whole number, 1 over 2. Take note, like I said before, this is going to be 15 plus